Good, wonderful Sunday morning, my friends. This is Margaret of Q&L Expression. It's been a while since I made a video, but I think it's time to jump back into it. I've been doing a lot of craft work, but I just haven't been videotaping anything. Sometimes life and sometimes you just get in the way of other things. So I'm back. And today, let's do a little collaging. I've been really working on some of my collage journals. And here's some things that I've just done. This one I done yesterday, day before yesterday. And I think we're going to do a video on making dowel heads, your own dowel heads in your own way. And I really like doing that, so then I can put my own stamp instead of somebody else's on my work. So what I did, I took two different, because I wanted two different sceneries. I didn't want the same, the whole entire scenery to be exactly the same. So I took two different sceneries and put it in back of her. And then this is another. This was, the couch came out of a whole different magazine as well. The lady was already on there, but I just glued a new head on her. This one I like. I found this guy a long time ago, and he's been in my stash for I don't know how long. And I had finally found something that I really wanted to do with him. So this is the same way the other one was. It's two different rooms. This is one room, and this was outside view. And I found these big Hershey's. So that's who he's in love with. So I thought that was pretty cool. And this one I done the other day. This is another one of my faces. And I tried to paint her body, but it didn't turn out that well. But I still like it because it's two. You might just, if you're doing a collage, you only use like half a page, save it, and you can put it together to make more than one page. Just make one page. So I like doing this. That's what collaging is all about. Just putting pictures and pictures of pictures together to make one picture. Anyway, that's my definition. This is one I did a long time ago. This is one I did. I thought it was kind of cute. I found this. Now, this is all one scenery. And I just, found a house, found my gorilla, had him sitting on a slipper. Why? I don't know. Why not? Because it's mine. That's a red slipper. He got on a red swimsuit. So, it's all in what you see in the pictures. I like this one because of the colors. And this also was two different works. You can tell this is where the break is at. And I try to put the focal on the in between both of them. So this is one, and then these are put in here. And I don't know where I found this circle right here, but she wasn't on this. She was sitting on something else when I took her off of there. So, it's all about you and what your imagination can come up with. This is an older one I did. So let's do one. I've already started doing another one. That's what made me decide to turn the video on. So I've already laid this down. This is just one piece. This is just one magazine piece that I had. So what I came up with is this guy. I found this guy drinking milk. And I thought he's interesting. So why not prop his feet while he's drinking his milk up on the chair? And then, because he didn't have the half a leg, I had to try to find something to cover his leg up with. So I had cut out this cushion. And we're going to put the cushion right here. So then it covers up part of his leg. And then I found this guy. I don't know what I did. Oh, here he is. In National Geographic. In fact, this one came out of National Geographic as well. I found him. So I thought I would just sit him on the cushion. And then we might find an animal or a cat, something, a dog or something to sit next with him. But, well, let's not cover up his feet. Let's sit him right in the middle of the cushion. And to go with all of that, I found her that I got a fussy cut out. And she's like, yeah, I'm going to join this party. And there she is in all her glory. So that's going to be my layout for this one. So, only thing I got left to cut out. Now when I do fussy cut, I have a bunch of different scissors. But the ones I like to use most when it's getting small images like this is this Tim Holtz. But then I also got these from Amazon. I don't know the name of this, but this sucker right here is very sharp. And where this one can't do it, can't get into the place, this one can. And if that one can't, I got these from Temu, and they are seriously sharp and cute. I love scissors. I love scissors. So I have a bunch of them. And then I had this. These are the ones, the Tim Holtz. I really like these. But this, the Big Mama right here, she is excellent for cutting out borders and making big, when you don't need to make small snips, you can make great big snips with this one. So, but today, we're going to start with, let me see how these Tim Holtz do. Now, when you're doing fussy cutting, I want to get really close. So, in fact, sometime I might even cut off a little bit of the image just to make sure that I get real, real close. Okay? Hope I'm in frame. I'm good about being out of frame. And then sometimes, you know, when you don't, like I'm sure I'm going to have to go over that side of her. But I'm going to get as close to her face as I can. And then sometimes, you know, it might not be, you might not cut it out exactly as the picture is. It's okay. Who's going to know the difference? Nobody's going to know. Unless somebody can find this lady, which this book came out of National Geographic, which is about 30 years old. So, I don't think anybody would be worried about that. I hope everyone's doing great on this Sunday afternoon. It's cold here in Georgia. I knew it was cold because when I woke up, every bone in my body was hurting. But when you become a certain age, these things happen. So get ready, get ready, get ready if you're not at this age. What age is that? Well over 60. How about that? Okay. Now, let's see. Okay, this edge right here. Let's round off her shoulder a little bit. And I think that'll do it. Well, wait a minute. I could get a little closer right here to her back foot. Okay. Here she is. We're going to set her, make sure her feet is on the floor. And she's like, yeah, give me a sip of that milk. I like that. So, now, the glue I use, I usually use this Nouveau. And I was watching Dee Dee Willingham, and if you want to see somebody excellent at doing mostly all crafts, it's Dee Dee Willingham, and that's the name of her channel. Check Dee Dee out. She is awesome. So she was saying the other day about making sure if you're using, glitter glue, which I have too, or any of this kind of glue, that you make sure you spread it, because sometimes they'll leave marks, like especially on magazine paper. Make sure you take your finger and just spread it out like that. Just spread it out. Now we'll glue Sassy Mama back down. Yeah. She's ready for all the fun. Okay, we got her. Let's glue him. But I didn't cut this metal out. So let's do that. Now, this ain't the way I always do it, but this is the way I'm going to do it today. I should cut out the middle more, but I'm just going to go back right here where I can see a long line and start right there. And let's get in his chest. Okay, we got it. He can go back to drinking his milk now. And let's do the same thing for him. Let's glue him down real good. I should have left the bottle upside down. If you leave the bottle upside down, then it won't be so hard for the glue to come all the way down. So I'll just leave it like that. Okay, let's spread the glue again. Make sure it's spreaded so you won't have to worry about seeing all them lines through the back of your work after you've done all that fussy cutting. Let's see, got to get his foot down right. That's not. Got to make sure I get him down right. Because he's one of the main focal points. He's the one that I started off the whole collage around. It's him. I don't know, I was watching half-ass crafter, and she was saying to always try to find different people in peculiar positions to put on your pages, not just people standing up, doing a standard photo, just standing up looking at the camera. And so that's what I started going back through some of my magazines and try and find people in interesting poses, not just the standard poses of looking at the camera. So it's a little bit more work, but hey, that's part of it. That's part of collaging. Treasure hunting for just the right things to go just in the right places. And I really like National Geographic because their pages are thicker than a lot of magazines. They're not as thin. The paper isn't. So let's go. I want to make sure I don't want to cover up his foot. So let's put him like in the middle. And if I find some other things to go there with them, and if I don't, it's okay too. Your art is never really finished. You just keep working with it until you think it's finished. See, I cut out that little bucket, but I don't think that's going to work anywhere. So I got flowers. Do we want to put some cushions? No. You know what? I'm going to call that done because I like it. I like it just like it is. So, I know this was short and sweet, but I just want to get back into videoing again. And I appreciate all the people who have looked at my videos. It doesn't make any difference if it's 1 or 1,000 or 1 million. It doesn't make any difference. I appreciate the one who did take the time to look. So thank you. And please don't forget to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you wish, or just keep watching. I appreciate it all. All right, until the next time we meet, see you guys later.